Playoff football here on EPSL today. I can't tell you how excited I am for this matchup. A couple of young guns at quarterback, Mater Dei and San Marcos. Obviously, Mater Dei finishing as the number 2 seed in the AFC. San Marcos sitting at 9-8, but don't let that fool you. This team is full of dangerous talent, not the least of which their quarterback, and we will get into more of that, but this is one of my favorite matchups here in Wildcard weekend. And I think especially on the AFC side, it's really a pretty good measuring stick game. You know, San Marcos obviously has been a team that's been to the playoffs before, and for this Mater Dei team just kind of coming in, you as their first year in the playoffs, you like to see how you stack up against some of these perennial playoff teams. But with that being said, let's get this one underway. And it looks like San Marcos will receive the opening kickoff. Mater Dei a big fan. This is their first playoff game at home, so very exciting for a lot of reasons. We will see that Mater Dei Monarch defense versus this San Marcos Rattlers offense and James Murphy. I believe he finishes the number 3 quarterback in the league. You see the touchdown numbers, a really great touchdown interception ratio. And I think for San Marcos, the question is, can you do that against the better defenses? As on first down, Pierce with immediate pressure off of play action. San Marcos goes backwards on the first play of their first playoff drive, and it's 2nd and 18. Pierce among the candidates for some of the Mater Dei team awards as Murphy unloads out of the backfield incomplete, 3rd and 18. So 3rd and long here. Murphy going to go empty, and he'll look to throw. Protection holds up pretty good. He actually does deliver a strike over the middle, and they'll be just a few yards short of the line to gain. San Marcos probably trotting out the punt team here, and that's, you know, no panic. Plenty of game left to play. I think that you can, if you're looking for a positive, that's a booming punt there as Kisling brings it out to the 20. If you're looking for a positive for San Marcos, it's that, you know, they did have a great pickup on 3rd down. And here's freshman quarterback Sean Bowe leading the Mater Dei Monarchs. Just over 4,500 yards. The touchdown numbers not quite as impressive as Murphy's. Obviously a few more interceptions, but his first season, I don't know if we'll give him a pass, but it's a little bit more understandable as they open the drive with a give to Williams, who falls forward for a few extra there. Pickup of 4. Sean Bowe did win the Offensive Player of the Year team award for the Monarchs as he delivers to Shockey there, and that'll be a first down Mater Dei. Nice to see them get ahead of the chains early. But I will reference some of these team awards for Mater Dei because I think it's important to understand as Williams has a hole up the middle, puts on a move. Big gain for Jacob Williams there, who was your runner-up in the Mater Dei Offensive Player of the Year conversation. A big pickup for him there, and they're going to give it to him again. He's got some more room. He picks up another first down, a gain of 10 or maybe 11. I guess it depends on where you spot that one. But Williams with a lot of room to run early, and I'd be surprised if they didn't just keep feeding that. 1st and 10, Mater Dei has just passed the 50, and Bowe will complete underneath to Shockey once more. A little pickup of 7. And I think in watching this Mater Dei team offense specifically, their struggle has been consistency. Screenplay, and that was dangerous. Sean Bowe barely got rid of that one. 3rd and 3, and I don't know if this is field goal range if you're the Monarchs. So really looking to pick this one up. Bo with time. He does deliver to Williams, who will pick up the first down and step out of bounds real quick. Giving himself a pat on the back there is number 2, the junior. An amazing year out of him, 1,500 all-purpose yards. And he's done it on the ground and through the air as he catches another one here. Nice little pickup with 7. They're doing a good job of staying ahead of the chains, kind of trying to stay on schedule here. But yeah, Williams, 12 total touchdowns on the year. As Bo looks to throw over the middle, he has Kissling. Gain of 20. Kissling down at the 1-yard line, so Mater Dei is driving here with their first opportunity with the football. A nice read as that zone, that soft zone kind of opened up over the middle of the field. Kissling, great route, and the only thing that you wish, especially seeing empty on the goal line, which makes me nervous, the only thing that you wish is that he fell into the end zone. But no matter, Sean Bo delivers to Shockey to open the scoring in Santa Ana. Mater Dei is on the board. Touchdown Monarchs. And I can't tell you how important that is, especially after, getting a stop on the first defensive drive for Mater Dei. To follow that up with a touchdown. That puts you in a pretty good position, about as good a position as you can be in to start a playoff game especially. So we'll see if they can continue that momentum. Obviously, a weapon on the other side at quarterback. And San Marcos, I think, kick returner almost got tackled by his own guy there. San Marcos coming into this one, I think, obviously Murphy has been the big talking point. They've been in a lot of close games, and sometimes those close games can, be a blessing or a curse. I think the goal is to keep it close, but the goal is not to lose close games. As Murphy drops back to throw, delivers to the flat. That looked like Percy Jackson. Pushed out by Owen Parks, the freshman outside linebacker. Quick 2nd and 7 here in the rain. Jackson going to motion out. We've got an empty look for James Murphy. They take all of the time on the play clock as Murphy delivers into some traffic there. Jamison and others in coverage. And that was potentially a dangerous throw. As it stands, it's incomplete. 3rd and 7. Murphy looks to throw. He does have a man open who breaks a tackle, and he's going down the sideline. He's going to score. San Marcos responds kind of on a whiffed play there by the corner. I'm not sure who that was. Looked like Malone, who just went for the pick, missed the tackle, and then it was goodbye. So San Marcos with a somewhat fortunate response there. But we've got a tie ball game. 7-7. It wouldn't be playoff football if there wasn't an answer for these scores. We have already seen a few interesting scores around the league at the time of this game. Won't give anything away. Brand new ball game here in the first quarter for Sean Bo and the Mater Dei offense. Bunch left for the Monarchs. Sean Bo to throw. Protection holds up well. He looked like he was going to pull it down, but he throws on the run to Shockey. That's been his favorite target so far in the first half. And these little gains of 6 and 7 on first down are huge in keeping the drive moving. A little read option here. Shanbo kind of runs out of room. I would have loved to see him give that to Williams, who had plenty of room through the middle of the field. So now a 3rd and 3. Both throws to the flat. Somewhat fortunate on that play as well. Shockey ends up with the catch, but it looked like that throw was kind of late and behind him. Fortunately for Mater Dei, Shockey made a better play on the ball than 40, whose drip is absolutely horrendous. I don't know the name, but regardless, first down Monarchs. It looks like San Marcos brings some pressure, looking for Shockey again, and man, you'd be shocked if he threw to anybody else in red at this point. That one broken up. So a quick second down out of the empty. Looking for Cooper, and he's got him. Cooper beats 7 down the sideline. Goodbye. Offensive fireworks here in the first quarter of this playoff game. Dayon Cooper says, anything you can do, I can do better. Beats his man, beats the safety. That's that blazing speed down the sideline. The freshman wide receiver making a name for himself as a mid-season transfer for the Monarchs. He was also a candidate for the Freshman of the Year award, even though he played about half a season for the Monarchs, but immediately Mater Dei answers back. And this has the makings of an absolute duel here between Shanbo and James Murphy, their first meeting. And we'll see if San Marcos can answer. Not even out of the first quarter. Combined 21 points between these two teams. Some games don't even see a combined total of 21 points. First down, Rattlers. The first give to Jackson is a good one, and Curtis brings him down. Number 5 does have some speed through the middle there, and almost turned that into a breakaway run. Quick first down here for San Marcos. Murphy to throw. He gets rid of it quickly underneath. And there's the Mater Dei Defensive Player of the Year. I was wondering when we would call his name. Marcus Battle and others in on the tackle. I would like to see the Mater Dei defense get a little bit more pressure. That is one thing they've been renowned for as a defense this year. Jackson motions out. And again, a quick throw. They're doing a nice job of Murphy getting rid of the ball early. That one complete to Zavala, who was among the league leaders in receiving yards this year. So a lot of offensive success for San Marcos. And that one might be pass interference. That is going to go against Mater Dei. San Marcos gets really lucky with that call. That was a pretty ill-advised throw by Murphy. Second time we've seen him throw into some traffic. So if you're a Mater Dei defender, just know you're going to have a chance. Mater Dei does bring a blitz, doesn't quite get there. Murphy gets rid of it quickly and completes for a first down. Nice job by him to recognize the pressure and stay one step ahead. So San Marcos looking to respond here. 1st and 10. There was the sack by Pierce on the first play of the game. And so far that drive the difference here in the first half. As we continue on, Mater Dei up 7. San Marcos within striking distance here. On to the second quarter. I have thoroughly enjoyed this game so far. Murphy to throw. He completes underneath, and this is going to be a combination tackle from Battle and Island. Gain of 8. Bear with the reception. Down to the 9-yard line. Mater Dei defense going to have to stiffen up here in the shadow of those beautiful white end zones. A lot of motion. And here's the give to Jackson. And I'll tell you what, I was waiting to say this guy's name too. Team MVP Bennett Alexander with the tackle for loss, and that's a big one there in the red zone. Modern Day Team MVP award bestowed upon him as a result of the voting done by his teammates. And statistically, we can definitely understand why. That one's going to be broken up by Johnson. Standout freshman safety saves a touchdown. And we'll see the field goal team for San Marcos, so Modern Day has a chance here to get this ball back and open up the lead a little bit further. 14-10. And that's what might look like a small play, but that is the difference between 7 points and 3 there. So nice job by Johnson. Stick a paw up, end the drive, and give your offense a chance to put you even further ahead here. Cooper on the return. Nice little move up past the 30. And let's look at Deion Cooper. A lot of ones over there. 1 target, 1 catch. 58 yards, 1 touchdown. But all he needs is 1 play, as you saw on that last drive. Modern Day looking to continue the offensive success. They'll start with a read option that is not successful. Loss of 1 for Sean Bowe, who is currently examining the ground. Bunch right on 2nd down. They do like this wide bunch look. Sean Bowe completes to Cooper. And just a short gain there. I think they were hoping for a little catch and run, but a nice tackle by the San Marcos defender. Again, I don't know the name, so I apologize. So a quick 3rd down here for the Modern Day offense. Sean Bowe almost throws a pick 6. And that is what happens when your drip is not aligned properly. But a dangerous throw there. Let's hope we don't see more of that. So a quick 3 and out. It's exactly what the San Marcos defense needed to do. The first stop for them today comes in the 2nd quarter, and now they have a chance to take the lead for the first time today. Murphy back out. Starting out in the I formation. Not something you see a lot of in the modern era. But it is a play action for Murphy, who's going to throw outright. Beautiful throw and catch. You can see the chemistry between Murphy and Zavala as he brings that one in for a 1st down. Nice placement on that throw. Way to get the feet in bounds. Jackson motions out. Battle goes with him. Quick throw to Jackson and a quick tackle by Battle. So these two teams, as it stands right now, appear very evenly matched. Both offenses have weapons. It's just been fun to watch. 2nd and 5 for Murphy. And he will throw this one just a little bit short of his intended target. Did look like the right read. Incomplete. And 3rd and 5 for the Rattlers on their own 39-yard line. Murphy to throw once more. He does complete this time to Zavala. And that'll be a 1st down and more. Down to the 37-yard line. Looks like Zavala beat Jamison, and that is a tough draw for Jamison personnel-wise. One of the best receivers in the league against a freshman corner, standout freshman corner nonetheless. Tough assignment as Jackson motions out. We've seen this a lot. I wonder if they're trying to get a specific look from Modern Day. Oh, and Murphy just misses that one. Looked like a similar throw to the play action completion earlier in the drive. They see something they like and they're trying to attack it, but that one just got away from him in the rain a little bit. 2nd and 10. Play action again for Murphy, who loads up, delivers a bullet. That one broken up by Malone on contact, but that was a laser from Murphy. Zavala in motion. That's the guy you got to go with right there. Modern Day doesn't. They leave him open, and it's an easy 1st down. We could see that in the booth all the way. You know who they're throwing to on 3rd down. Got to cover number 8 in white. Now a third down in the red zone for San Marcos. As Murphy completes, they're going to pick up about a gain of 3. That was a really tightly contested throw and catch there, but a nice job to hold on. They've got a 1st and goal here from the 3-yard line. Murphy to throw. Under pressure from Alexander, and Alexander comes up with a big sack for the Mater Dei defense. From the 3 to the 11, that's his 2nd of the day. The team MVP is making his presence felt here in the first half, and there were a couple guys there. If Alexander wasn't, that play looked like it was trouble from the very beginning. 2nd and goal for Murphy from the 11. Let's see what they can do here. Murphy out to the flat. That one complete on the one-handed grab. Island with the tackle, so now you've got a 3rd and goal from the 6. What play do you draw up here? Keep an eye on number 8 down there in the slot. Jackson motions out. This will be an empty look for Murphy on 3rd and goal. He's got nothing but time. Throws out to Jackson, who will end up short of the end zone. We'll see what they want to do here, if this is one that you go for, or if you just make this. They are going to go for it. Empty look on 4th and goal for San Marcos. And the throw is completed for a touchdown. So San Marcos will take the lead with just under 4 minutes, I believe, in the first half. Nice throw there. Jameson playing a little bit too backed off, especially from where they were on the field. I'm surprised that that was the technique. Touchdown San Marcos. They'll take the lead for the first time today with 2 minutes left. I apologize, with 2 minutes left before half. Mater Dei does get the ball at half, so obviously if you're a Mater Dei fan, you're looking to score something before half. Hopefully, you know, a touchdown, obviously, but at the minimum you tie up the game and then get the ball back at half. So those could be 2 really big possessions. As Forwick looks to return this one, he'll bring it up to about the 26-yard line. So a pretty important drive when you look at the scale of this game for Mater Dei. First and 10, they'll give to Williams, who's had some room here in the first half. I love that they've been giving him some opportunities. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Mater Dei down 3. Everything left to play for both of these teams. What a matchup. It's been so fun to watch here in the first half as Sean Bowe looking for Shockey. Tight coverage there from San Marcos. That'll bring up a 3rd down, and you're in danger of giving San Marcos another chance here to score before half. Nice job to complete that one for a first down, and the drive continues for Sean Bowe in this offense. We'll follow that up with it looks like he was looking for Shockey again. Some 11-on-11 crime as number 11 breaks that one up. I would like to see him spread the ball around a little bit more. As I say that, he completes to Kissling. That'll make it a nice 3rd and short. Mater Dei will call a timeout, so 3rd and 3 here. Pretty important 3rd down as Kissling, I think he's going to be short of the line. Sean Bowe got rid of that one a little bit too early, actually. If you could have let him break into his route a little bit more, might have seen that differently, but I do like the concept as the punt team comes on for Mater Dei. So the Mater Dei defense, you better hope this is a good punt. It's not the best punt we've seen from the Monarchs, but Murphy going to have a chance to score points before half, so we'll see what he can do with that opportunity. A little shift here for San Marcos. and emotion. We got a lot going on this play as Murphy looks to throw deep downfield, and that one almost caught. Curtis was the one that came over. That would have been a big strike, but the freshman free safety ended that play just before it could get dangerous for Mater Dei. 2nd and 10. Murphy to throw once more. He completes this one outright, and that 10-yard out route has been there all day long against this Mater Dei defense. They have done a good job of exploiting it. Now down to the 40. Here's Murphy to throw once more, and this one's going to be intercepted. Team Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Battle, winds up with the interception, and Mater Dei is going to have one more chance to score before half. Outstanding job by this defense. Battle didn't go with the underneath route and coverage. He knew something was going to come in behind it, and a great job by him to focus on bringing that in the rain. So Murphy's first mistake. Let's see if Mater Dei can capitalize on it here. It does give them pretty good field position with 2 timeouts, so we'll see what they can do here on 1st and 10. From the 41, Sean Bowe delivers over the middle of the field, tried to answer Murphy's interception with one of his own. It was a dangerous throw there. 2nd and 10. Freshman quarterback trying to advance this team to the next round. Awesome job to catch that by Forwick. Another really talented piece. Young freshman receiver gets the toes down, and that's a huge first down for Mater Dei. Sean Bowe completes the Kissling underneath, likely a timeout coming here. I like the opportunity they're giving Kissling to kind of catch and run underneath everything. As Sean Bowe completes again to Thomas. He'll step out at the 14, so they are going to have a chance at the touchdown. But you don't want your eyes to get so big with this opportunity that you end up making a mistake. As Bowe has time, gets rid of this one to the flat for Williams, likely a timeout, and I would be surprised if we don't see the field goal team here. We will. I think that's the smart play. So Mater Dei off the interception is going to tie this game up, barring any crazy events. They will tie it up on the Myers field goal just before half. And that opportunity solely because of the efforts of Marcus Battle coming up with that interception. I've been so impressed with what he's done this year. And it looks like San Marcos is going to come out and take a shot before half. Why not? It's playoffs. You might as well. Murphy loads up, and he will release. This one caught. That'll help out the numbers there. Jackson's been all over the field today. It'll definitely help out the statistical numbers, but we've got a tie ball game at half. 17 all here in Santa Ana. These two teams absolutely battling. In the wild card round. This is exactly what you want to see if you are a fan of this league. So after 2 quarters, it's almost like we've got a 0-0 ball game. Sean Bowe taking the field once more. This offense has had some success today. We take a look at the throw to Cooper, who turned that into a touchdown. Shockey parking it in the end zone as well. So a couple of passing touchdowns for the freshmen today. And I've thought that they've been pretty balanced. I would like them to go back to the run a little bit here now that you have time to do so. Which is exactly what they do. And Williams making something happen. He's averaging just over 8 yards per carry. So another 7-yard gain. We've seen him with a couple big gains today, and they'll toss it to him, which I'm not a fan of. If you've listened to any of my broadcasts previously, I think that the toss is one of the worst play calls. But as it stands, he loses every yard that he gained, and we have a 3rd and long for the Mater Dei offense. Complete quickly to Shockey, who's got some room. He'll turn that into a 1st down. It looked like nobody was home in the flat for San Marcos. And these two offenses have just been going at it today. So much fun to watch. Kind of a jumbo set here for Mater Dei. They'll give to Williams once more, and that's a good play by the linebacker. Not sure who that is. That was going to shape up to be a bigger play, but Jacobs came up to stop that one kind of prematurely. Sean Bowe, another dangerous throw. I think that was the right receiver. You just need to give it a little bit more time because that underneath defender was going to go with Williams, and you just needed to give him time to clear. Play action for Bowe on 3rd and 8. Downfield, almost intercepted. Another dangerous throw from the freshman quarterback. And that will likely spell punt team here for Mater Dei. We will remain tied at 17 for the time being. Fair catch at the 15, so now James Murphy's time to take over. But really it's been this guy, Jonathan Jackson. He turned that curl route into a broken tackle 80-yard touchdown in the first quarter. And that was just the first of at least 2 for him today. Nice tackle there by Malone underneath. Murphy's had some success as well. Those numbers obviously a little bit inflated after the Hail Mary completion before halftime, but gain of 6 there on 1st down. He'll look to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson met by Johnson immediately, and that'll actually break up the throw. 3rd and 4 from their own 21. Zavala in motion. This time Jamison does go with him. Looks like they learned. And there's that curl route to Jackson again. Complete for a 1st down. So the San Marcos drive continues, and that one ended up beating. Malone did make the tackle this time. I will give him credit for that. But I do like that they followed Zavala on that motion. It costed them earlier in the first half not doing that. Speaking of Zavala, that one's complete. Just kind of beat the zone coverage. He'll pick up a 1st down there. So 1st down for Murphy in this offense as he looks to throw, and that one just a little high. Curtis in coverage, who was a little bit behind that route. It looked like it was a pretty good read. Just left the ball, floated it a little bit. 2nd and 10, so the Mater Dei defense looking for a stop here. As Murphy, downfield completion to Jackson again. They're picking on Malone today. That's a nice throw. Big time completion there for San Marcos, and they'll continue to move the ball. They're down to the 29-yard line of Mater Dei. And Malone really struggling in this matchup. As Murphy's under pressure, he won't have time to get rid of it. I did think that was a fumble. Warbles, the freshman player of the year. Mater Dei freshman of the year comes in huge with a sack right there. 2nd and 17. Murphy to throw again, and this one complete. Nice job by Johnson. Man, he has been there with the contact as quickly as he can be. Now on the 29-yard line. 3rd and 10. Jackson motions out. Battle with him once more. Murphy delivers too high. We've seen him miss high a few times on this drive. That one was looking for Bear. It looked like a pretty good read. So the San Marcos field goal team comes on. to add 3, and they do. San Marcos takes the lead back at 20-17. And we'll see if the Mater Dei offense has an answer. Unfortunately had to punt on their first drive of the third quarter. Forwick on the return. And they'll take over at their own 25-yard line. Down 3 here in the third quarter. And as you get later into these games, every possession, really every play matters. And here's a give to Williams. They faked a jet sweep. He'll pick up 2. Didn't look like anybody really went with that jet sweep, so 2nd and 8. Mater Dei down 3. Needing to answer here. There's another give to Williams, who breaks a tackle and then just gets caught up on his own man. It looked like that was going to break pretty big, but I love that Williams has done a good job running through contact today. But another 3rd down for Mater Dei. Let's see if they can convert here. This one intercepted, and it's going to be a pick 6. Going the other way quickly. San Marcos takes a 10-point lead off the pick 6, and you just can't throw to the flat late. Pretty good coverage there. So San Marcos takes a 2-score lead here in Santa Ana. Freshman quarterback with a freshman mistake, and Mater Dei has some ground to make up.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 27. Our home team 17.
Cooper will return this one to the 24. And we'll see if this Mater Dei offense can turn things around. They're running out of time here in the second half. That pick 6, really, really not what you needed. Shambo looks to throw, and he's got to turn things around quickly. He had done a pretty good job until then. I do think he's been trying to force the ball to Shockey quite a bit. 2nd and 2 after the pickup of 8 on first down, and the San Marcos defense red run and came up to meet it quickly. Another 3rd down for Mater Dei here. Down 10, approaching the 4th quarter. Read option for Shambo. He'll pick up the first down. The only thing that scares you when you see the quarterback take off is that he holds on to the football. Shambo deceptively mobile. I would say he can run. Now pistol formation here for Mater Dei as they give to Williams, who's got a nice hole. He'll pick up a first down. And he's had room to run. A nice job by the offensive line there. They've done a good job all day opening holes for number 2 in the running game. Shambo looks to throw again. This one complete underneath to Cooper. And he'll pick up a first down. That's a good job. You need a touchdown here. You really are running out of time. I guess you could use either a touchdown or a field goal. You just need points. Shambo looking for points. He completes to Shockey down to the 4-yard line. That's a big time throw and catch right there. And now Mater Dei looking to make this a 1-score game. And that is going to end our third quarter. So San Marcos done a great job of putting themselves out in front. They lead by 10 off of the pick 6 here at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Mater Dei does have a chance here to cut into that lead just a little bit. Obviously, no game is over until it's over. stranger things have always happened. Shanbo lost this one to nobody in the end zone. That looked incredibly strange. It looked like Cooper ran out the back of the end zone and there was just nobody home. So 2nd and goal. Same thing. That time Cooper does pull up in the corner of the end zone, but obviously there's defenders there. Same type of play. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me from a play calling perspective, but Shanbo to throw on 3rd and goal. He pulls this one down, and he does get there. Rushing touchdown for Mater Dei. They draw within 3. And that's exactly what you needed. Great coverage. It looks like they had double covered Cooper. Kissling also covered underneath. Shanbo said, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. We are not out of this game yet. Just a 3-point game. Obviously, it's hard to see a pick 6. It does take a lot of the wind out of your sails, but just a 3-point game. Mater Dei still around here at home. Shanbo's 3rd total touchdown of the day. But it comes down to this Mater Dei defense. They need a stop here, and they've done a nice job, I would say, at times today. Obviously, battle with the interception. Huge opportunity to get them points before half, and then a couple of sacks from Warbles and Alexander Pierce also contributing. But you've got to cover that guy right there, number 8, as they go his way on 1st down. That is their whole offense. You know, I say that, but it has been Jackson as well. 2 touchdowns. I mean, I'm sure he's close to 150 yards, number 88 in white. He's been all over the field, and Murphy has been finding him. 2nd and 4 here for Murphy. He's got time. Delivers, and it's another 1st down. Murphy really racking up the passing yards here. He was number 3 in the league for a reason. We knew we would see some offensive success from the Rattlers. Oh my goodness, big hit from Johnson. And Jackson, lucky he held onto the ball there. That was a blast from 13. Oh, my goodness. A freshman laying the lumber. We'd like to see that. But it was a 1st down for San Marcos. They will move up to the 45. You really want to stop here if you're Mater Dei. You're kind of running out of time to play this back and forth game. There's Jackson again with a completion. And you're talking about the number 3 defense in the league really giving up some yards today to this San Marcos team. And this is a good defense. This is a defense that is a big reason why Mater Dei went 12-5 in the regular season. Handoff to Jackson. He'll pick up the 1st down, and San Marcos just kind of moving the ball at will. If you're a Mater Dei fan or coach, you would really hope that this defense stiffens up here. Murphy to throw once more, and again complete on that curl route to Jackson, who is now at 180 yards on 10 receptions. And they've just been targeting Malone all game long. So now 1st and 10 from the 18. Murphy to throw and complete to who else? Number 88 underneath, and they give him the 1st down, actually. They say forward progress somehow stopped at the 7. 1st and goal for San Marcos, and a touchdown here would go a long way to putting this one out of reach for Mater Dei. Take it down to the 1, just in case you forgot how many yards the Mater Dei defense has given up today. The number 1 yardage defense in the league, actually. Just getting pushed around the field today, especially here in the 2nd half, and now we've got a penalty flag. We'll see who moved first. And they will say it's against Mater Dei. They're actually their 2nd penalty of the day as well, which is something that we haven't seen a lot of. Obviously, that's not going to move the ball forward much.
Still 2nd down.
but with 6 minutes in the game and counting. It's getting into dangerous territory as Zavala brings that one in for a touchdown. That's going to make it a 2-score game with not a lot of time to play. And, you know, obviously Mater Dei can still win this game, but their defense has got to come up with a stop here in the second half. Just been unable to. But first and foremost, the Mater Dei offense has got to score. Down 10 here, 6.5 minutes left to play. And you need at least a field goal here to give yourself a chance to send this game to overtime. We'll see what the freshman quarterback can do. He's done a good job at keeping his team in it today, but the San Marcos offense has just proven to be a little bit too much. As that one is complete to Cooper underneath. Nice pickup of 7 there. This does have to be a somewhat quick drive. You know, you can definitely take a few minutes, but I mean, this isn't one where you can have a 15-play drive. Nice job by Forwick to bring that one in for a first down. I like that they're completing some safe underneath throws to get this thing started. This is obviously a very, very important drive for Mater Dei. Complete to Shockey there, another gain of 7. They've got to keep this thing moving pretty quick here. Now just under 4.5 minutes left to play. Another completion underneath to Shockey, and I would like to start seeing them take some shots, maybe a little bit more downfield. Some of the play calling hasn't really made sense to me for Mater Dei. Maybe they're trying to exploit something that they see, but 3rd and 2, and they will give to Williams, who is stood up in the backfield. They'll say it was actually no gain. So this essentially your ball game here. I don't know why there was a lineman at receiver. Oh, I think they hurried up out of a single back or a pistol formation, and the only person to play receiver was a tackle. So that likely going to do it for Mater Dei. Just a bizarre miscue from the Mater Dei offense there. And down 2 scores, you know, you got 3.5 minutes. Jackson over 200 yards of receiving today. And Jackson stopped by Dean and Battle, so 3rd and inches, but Mater Dei does have all its timeouts. Murphy looking to throw on 3rd and inches, and somehow brought in. That will end up actually being a touchdown for San Marcos. It looked like a pretty bad throw, and I thought it was going to be broken up, but it did end up being a catch and score for San Marcos. So that'll add to the yardage and point totals that this San Marcos offense has put up against this Mater Dei defense, which we did think was going to be the strength of this Monarch team, but not to be. So their playoff aspirations cut short here in the wild card round. And this is what San Marcos can do. Coming in, we talked about how despite their record, this is a team that is dangerous. Oh my goodness, Cooper took a shot there. Obviously, they have had some things go their way in this game, but I think where it really started to come apart for Mater Dei was the pick 6, and then you put yourself down 2 scores late in the game, and that's almost another interception there. It's just hard to come back from that. We're really just playing for pride at this point. Mater Dei looking to make this a little bit closer on the score sheet here. Sean Bell looking to throw. He does have time, and that one complete to Kissling. Call it timeout for some reason. They do pick up a first down there, and Sean Bowe looks to throw from his own 46. That one just a little bit underthrown for Shockey. Almost another interception for the San Marcos defense.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sean Bowe going to pull this one down and slide. Picks up 5. Minute and a half left in the ball game. Sean Bowe, plenty of time. Nice job by this offensive line to hold up, and actually on the run as he's hit, he delivers to Cooper, and that's a big flash from both of those players there of things to come. Sean Bowe doing a great job of delivering that under duress to Cooper, who has done some impressive things today as well, and that's kind of a sign of what is to come for this Mater Dei team. Both of those players are freshmen. This is a team that's made up of a lot of very young talent that has a bright future. 12-5 in their first year, a playoff berth. Just kind of ran into an offensive explosion here from San Marcos. And they will remember number 88, that is for sure. Another completion to Cooper. 1st and goal from the 5. Mater Dei with 1 timeout left in the game. Sean Bowe under pressure, gets rid of it on the run. Williams can't hang on. Quick shift out of the bunch. They'll turn it into a trips left. Sean Bowe to throw. This one complete to Kissling. It looked like Forwick had a touchdown underneath, and I guess number 16 didn't like it. Now from the 3, see who this goes against, and of course it goes against Mater Dei. This is one of those things that just kind of tells you every penalty in this game has gone against Mater Dei. Just kind of tells you where we're at in this one. Sean Bowe to the back of the end zone, broken up. And that'll make it 4th and goal. Obviously, you're going to go for this, why not? But disappointing end to the season for the Monarchs. This one complete to Shockey, who will actually turn it in for a Mater Dei touchdown. So things will look a little bit closer on the score sheet. J.J. Shockey, likely his last play in a Mater Dei uniform is a receiving touchdown. So a poetic end to his career. Mater Dei offense will miss the sure-handed tight end next year. But I think it really does become about looking towards next year for this team. Plenty of weapons. And this offense has played well with the exception of that pick 6. They've done a lot of good things. Sort of a freshman mistake on that interception. And, down 10, they're actually going to go for the onside kick. This is largely ceremonial, as it's recovered by San Marcos, who will win this one by a score of 41-31. San Marcos comes into Santa Ana. They definitely got helped out a little bit by some external factors today, but regardless, a 10-point win. They will move on in this playoff bracket. And I'm excited to see who they play next. Obviously, I will just be a spectator, but it has been an honor calling games for Modern Day. It's been an honor to be with you for a season full of ups and downs. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'm excited to see where this team goes, this Modern Day team goes in the future. Obviously, I don't think a title is on the horizon for San Marcos anytime soon, but they get the better of the Monarchs here and advance to the next round of the playoffs. The freshman quarterback and freshman player of the year for Modern Day, they're on the bench. A lot of good things to take away from this season, even this playoff game in general, but that pick six was where it really started to come apart, and that was the guy that I made fun of. So I do have to apologize to number 40 on San Marcos, but that man is the story of the game right there, number 88 in white. Jackson with over 200 receiving yards, I believe 2 touchdowns. Just a monster day from him. When we will take a look at the stat totals, a lot of offense being shown here today. Murphy 410, 4 touchdowns and an interception. And the freshman 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, also an interception to add to that. Both players with 40-plus passing attempts. Jacob Williams, 56 yards. I would have loved to see them maybe get him some more touches. Jackson actually did his thing as well when he got the ball. Shanbo added a rushing touchdown onto his totals. And this guy right here, him and Shockey actually both had a couple of receiving touchdowns. Obviously, Jonathan Jackson, 201, 2 touchdowns. Shockey with just 102 touchdowns to add. But Cooper with another monster day as well, 123 and a touchdown for him. Kissling did get some targets. McAllister added a touchdown. 61 is a disgusting number for a tight end. I cannot stand it. Defensively, 15 total tackles for Remnante Lewis II. Battle close behind with 14. Obviously battle with the interception as well. A couple players with interceptions. Tank Drenger with the pick 6 that really set up the catalyst for San Marcos. Tackles for loss. Bennett Alexander, number 9. We are definitely going to miss seeing him on the field, but he added 2 tackles for loss and 1.5 sacks alongside Pierce and Warbles, who had half a sack and a tackle for loss as well. Martinez and James, notably also with tackles for loss. No sacks for San Marcos, and interceptions-wise, we already took a look at that. That is going to do it for me. That is going to do it for Modern Day this season. As unfortunate as it is, there are a lot of positive things to look forward to for the Monarchs, but until next season, signing off from Santa Ana.